Hello, in this video, we will explore Access Hematology Oncology, including the textbooks, quick reference, drugs, multimedia, cases, and review questions. And we will also look at the MyAccess Profile login. Access Hematology Oncology, or AccessHemOnc, is a clinical decision support tool that offers a new approach to hematology oncology reference and research. Updated regularly, this comprehensive online resource covers the entire spectrum of hematology oncology, from the basics to specialty-specific content. The website is mobile-friendly and great for assisting fellows and residents in strengthening their skills with instant access to leading textbooks that will establish a solid base for learning and allow practicing physicians to reinforce their medical knowledge for recertification. AccessHemOnc includes helpful diagnostic resources, including the latest clinical textbooks that provide information to help speed the diagnosis of the three main blood cancers, including leukemia, lymphoma, and myeloma. The site also includes other leading references, including Williams Hematology, Hematology and Oncology Therapy, and the MD Anderson Manual of Oncology. To start out, we encourage all users to sign into their free MyAccess profile seen in the upper right in the Sign-In dropdown. Your MyAccess profile is an easy and quick sign-up. Users are encouraged to authenticate to AccessHemOnc through their institution's website, for example, the library page. This is especially important if users are accessing the website remotely. With a MyAccess profile, users will have the options to select content to add to their favorites, to view their history, as well as track on their activities, including their review questions and quizzes, their cases, and also claim CME. In the Settings page, users can manage their profile information as well as establish email alerts, including daily, weekly, or monthly notifications to be notified anytime new content is added or updated in the site. From the homepage of AccessHemOnc, users can find any item using the search layer. Notice the auto-suggest that appears to help guide your search. The search tool is a great way to find a variety of content on any topic. By default, users will search in the site that they are currently in. However, you can switch to search your term across all sites, which is a way to produce more results on your topic and produce results outside of AccessHemOnc. On the results page, notice that your search terms are highlighted in yellow, and to the right of each search result, a star icon appears, which, when selected, indicates that you can add that item to your favorites in your MyAccess profile. To the left of the search results, users can modify their search by keyword, title, author, or ISBN, as well as filter the results by format type, such as book chapter or images. This is a great filter to use to find a variety of content on your topic. Back on the home page, users can scroll to see a series of rotating tiles that display different resources presented in AccessHemOnc, as well as new content recently added to the site and popular chapters. Under the Books tab, you can access the complete library of dozens of titles in hematology and oncology. These titles are organized in the left-hand table for ease of access. Users also have the option to view a full title list, which is useful for librarians, as well as our archived titles. Users can also select the CME eligible filter to filter by titles that include CME activities. Let's take a look at one of our titles. A Word on Hematology Oncology Therapy, now in its second edition. This is a readily accessible, up-to-date, and comprehensive therapy resource supported by referenced literature. The book received considerable acclaim and filled a void in the medical literature as a practical guide and reference for practicing oncologists and hematologists. The rapid and numerous advances in the field of hematology oncology are reflected in the updated information of this second edition. Over 500 treatment regimens are presented in a concise and uniform format that includes oncologic disorders, non-neoplastic hematologic disorders, and supportive care. Many, if not most, of the text on Access Hematology Oncology include and cite the American Society of Clinical Oncology guidelines, including hematology oncology therapy. These guidelines provide evidence-based recommendations to serve as a guide for oncologists and outline the appropriate methods of treatment and care. All titles in Access Hematology Oncology come with a durable URL link that can be copied from the browser. This link can be embedded into any learning management system as a way to integrate our resources into coursework. Also, chapters, chapter sections, cases, and multimedia on AccessHemOnc, as well as review titles, can all be linked to through the durable URL on each item found in the browser. On each of our titles, users have the option to search their topic again for just the results out of this resource. We can expand and collapse our content with the show or hide chapter icons. And out to the right, you will notice highlighted features related to this text. In the chapters, you will notice that we have built breadcrumbs across the top. The chapter taskbar allows users to jump to chapter sections, which are hyperlinked with their durable URLs. Users can also download PDFs by chapter as well as by section. You can use the share tool to share the content through email or social media, as well as generate a citation in these following styles, and we do recommend you to double check your citation manual. The full chapter will include any relevant figures and tables. All figures and tables can be downloaded as PowerPoint slides or PDFs, as well as printed and viewed in full size. Under the Quick Reference section of AccessHemOnc, users will have access to items that are useful for the point of care at the clinical setting, including Williams Hematology Manual. This manual includes 93 chapters that are a distillation of the disease and therapy-focused chapters of the 9th edition of the Williams Hematology text. This is a great handbook and is indeed comprehensive, organized into 12 parts that parallel the 9th edition of Williams, yet it is a size that permits it to serve as a companion to the physician in a hospital or clinic for a quick reference. Also, users have access to new treatment regimens. Here, users can access details of new cancer regimens being introduced into clinical practice, including drugs, dosages, and treatment schedules, as well as supportive care, patient population studied, efficacy, therapy monitoring, treatment modification, and adverse events. Also, users have access to thousands of drug monographs. These monographs are updated every 2 weeks and are organized by generics, trade names, and drug classes, as well as organized alphabetically and are searchable. With each of the monographs, users have access to standard drug data, including images, as well as medication safety issues, and U.S. and international brand names, and also U.S. pricing information. In the drug monographs, patient handouts are also made available in English and in Spanish. These handouts are written at a general level to ensure that patients will understand their medications, including any warnings, and also address their common questions that they may have. Under the Multimedia tab, users will find 3D animations for breast cancer and prostate cancer. In these animations, users will see short descriptions to reinforce learning, as well as tools along the bottom right corner of each animation with options to pan and rotate, to recenter the model, to zoom in and zoom out, as well as a menu. This menu shows helpful tutorials and 3D navigation basics and keyboard shortcuts, as well as settings to enter into your full screen, useful if viewing on a mobile device. Users can also draw on the rendering and save their drawings. With the drawing tool, users have the options for different brush sizes, as well as colors, and the option to download their rendering. In addition, users can also insert any text onto their rendering. Also in the menu, users can use the search tool. This will allow users to search for anatomy structures and information about those structures. This includes the option to hide, isolate, or fade these structures. This is one method by which the user may dissect the rendering, and users can also view by anatomy tree. Users may also open different chapters to view different renderings. Under the Cases tab in AccessHemOnc, users will have access to case-based learning resources based on real-life patient scenarios, including from Hematology Oncology Board Review and Cases and Williams Hematology Cases. The Hematology Oncology Board Review and Cases is a unique case-based content set with multiple choice questions, detailed explanations, and high-yield pearls. This resource can also be used by the clinician to work through dosing and treatment options and preparation for administering care. These cases include answers with detailed explanations. The content here has been created and led by a team based at the Cleveland Clinic. Let's take a look at a case. Users can see the case presentation with available patient information, including lab tests and other tables and figures that may be downloaded, as well as a series of questions. All cases in AccessHemOnc are durable URL enabled, making it easy for faculty to copy the URL from the browser on any case and embed that link in a learning management system to integrate case-based learning into their courses with content here from AccessHemOnc. Users can submit their answers from their case questions using the email functionality. And finally, under the Review Questions tab, users have the option to generate multiple choice quizzes from the Pathophysiology of Blood Disorders textbook. This resource provides users the options to create a random quiz of 97 questions available or a custom quiz in these different areas. Finally, under the Support drop-down tab along the top, users may select User Resources to jump to the Access User Center, which is our support site. Using the menu in the left and under Medical Products, users can scroll to AccessHemOnc to find more of our helps and tutorials, user guides, and videos for using AccessHemOnc. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to Customer Success at McGraw-Hill at customersuccess@mheducation.com. Thank you.